Fall Guys and Crab Game are both amazing games, but I thought they could be a little better, so I mixed the games together to create your new wet dream. Fall Guys is a game show based game where you compete to be the last bean standing, and in Crab Game you try to survive against your opponents to become the last survivor. While there's similar games on paper, they vary wildly, and if combined they could create quite possibly the best game ever made. Crab Game is an amazing game, I love it, but just too many races. It's outperforming many AAA titles on Steam right now, and it only has a solo developer that made this game in a couple of weeks. Fall Guys has fallen off a little bit on Steam, so I thought we could implement some features into the game. One of the greatest features of Crab Game is the voice chat. There's nothing better than 40 people yelling at their computers as they try to fend for their lives. So let's implement this feature into Fall Guys. What can go wrong? I don't think people will abuse this feature at all and yell out racist things constantly for attention. Not at all. I just love imagining an army of beans screaming at the top of their lungs as they fall off the stage or get betrayed by another player. With these vocals come more matured, so we need to change that E for everyone rating game to a G for gamer, because we know some people are going to be throwing around the gamer word because, you know, people suck. With this new rating, we need some new death effects to spice up the game. Fall Guys has a huge eliminated bar that shows up when you die, and we need to step up the gore a little bit. There's nothing better than the explosion of a player in a Crab Game, so let's introduce some exploding beans. Exploding beans will add some much needed gore to Fall Guys, while the survivors can feel relief as their bowels indeed remain intact. So we currently have a game talking and exploding beans, but I feel these player models need a little bit of an update. So we need to make some drastic measures. We must elongate the bean. We must turn these beta beans into their sigma counterparts. We can't forget about the cosmetics either. We need to implement some of the amazing skins that Fall Guys has to offer. Or maybe we could just skip that for now. Adding violence to Fall Guys is one of my main goals for this new game, so we need some weapons from Crab Game. We need to load up these beans with some heat to keep the competition off their tail. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's dial it back a bit. That's a little too far. For game modes and maps, let's just throw them together. They have a ton on each game, so there'll be a plethora of activities. But there's one feature that this game still needs, and that is ragdoll physics. I think Crab Game has some really great launches, but lacks the ragdoll physics of Fall Guys. So if we add this to the game with a sprinkle of sound effects, we could have a beauty like this. I know what you guys are thinking, but don't worry. I made a game trailer for this new game, and I took notes from the creator of Crab Game. So I present to you my new trailer for Bean Guys. This summer, we introduce a new game that has crabs and games, but they also fall. Introducing Bean Guys. It's got beans, it's got games, it's got beans, and it's got guys with beans. We've got black beans, pinto beans, but no green beans. Ewy, ewy, yucky, ewy. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to my therapist. Goodbye.